Hey, Kit. How have you been? It's been a while.
Hey, Faith. It's been all right.
How's the library been?
Normal. You know, Muskington County normal, but normal. New facility's great. I mean, we got it for a steal.
Where'd you get it?
Penny saver.
Huh. I didn't know they gave away government buildings in the mail.
Yeah, me either. I mean, when they gave me the keys, they said the place was clean. There's just the infestation in the copy room.
Wait, what infestation?
There's a McGuahawk nesting in the corner of the room.
Pizza time.
Oh yeah, that bizarre affront to nature that's Tobey Maguire's head on a hawk's body.
Excuse me, I am happy. I am proud to have the McGuahawk as the town mascot. Tobey Maguire is a beautiful human being, and that is a beautiful bird right there.
Okay. I'm sorry. Tobey Maguire is one of the greatest voices of our generation.
That's better. Oh, and they said it might be haunted.
Well, I mean, we dealt with a ghost last season, so...
Yeah. Wait, what season?
So can I get a tour?
Sure.
So I hate to ask, but did Tobey Maguire mate with a hawk?
And here's the new reading area.
Yeah, there's a new couch.
Yeah. We had a little extra budget after the move, so we got some new stuff.
Yeah, I could definitely tell. Y'all have expanded your catalog quite a lot. I haven't played NBA Street in so long, but I've been so excited to play it.
Yeah, isn't that the one with the wild announcer guy?
Yeah, you'd always say things like, stick a butter in your mother and out comes Crisco.
So
Taking flight.
Hey, Kit,
Yeah, Faith?
I think we found your ghost.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that. Do you think he's the friendly kind?
There's only one chef in the kitchen tonight.
What brings you in, Mr. Ghost? Sir?
Wrecking havoc.
Kit, I don't think this ghost is nice.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Bent on destruction.
Can't run.
I say thee nay.
I think that's the ghost of DJ Bobito Garcia.
Wait, you mean the DJ Bobito Garcia? The announcer from such hit games such as NBA Street Volume 2, produced by Electronic Arts?
Yes, the very same. He's also on that MF Doom song where he talks about mashed potatoes and applesauce.
But how did this happen?
I think that DJ Bobito Garcia is trapped in that haunted copy of NBA Street Volume 2, published by Electronic Arts.
What? That can't be true. Isn't he still alive?
That can't be true.
I think he's doing a radio show right now.
Focus. Take a look. It seems haunted to me.
Tricky.
Yep, there's definitely something not right with him. Why is he here?
I mean, now that I think about it, that copy of NBA Street Volume 2, published by Electronic Arts, was the only thing at this location when we moved in.
What are we gonna do to appease him?
You know what? We are gonna beat him at his own game. Lil Bow Wow has got the know-how. We're gonna shoot some scores and hoop some points. A hole in one. Steve Ryan, get him out of here.
I don't even think that's the same sport.
Touchdown. Are you ready for some football? Touchdown dance, touchdown dance, touchdown dance.
That's not even the same sport.
Yes.
On takes nice.
Like Mike is a 2002 family comedy sports drama. It's starring Lil Bow Wow and Morris Chestnut, Brenda Song in it, Crispin Glover, and Jonathan Lipnicki, who is in such cult classics as Stuart Little and Little Vampire.
don't forget about Stuart Little, too.
He also has the raspiest voice I've ever heard a small child have.
Yeah, he sounds like he's been smoking for like 80 years.
At the ripe age of 7, yeah.
What's up, Murph?
Hey, Cal.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. But can you believe a cab right here costs $50?
Basketball Cinderella.
Man, you're like some weird basketball Cinderella.
That's my Jonathan Lipnicki impression.
This movie's shamelessly ripping off Slam Dunk Ernest.
Yeah, cult classic, Slam Dunk Ernest.
Who are you?
I'm the Archangel of Basketball.
Featuring Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as an angel with some very special footwear.
It's about an orphan who lucked into some magic shoes once owned by Michael Jordan that make him amazing at basketball.
Through a series of events, he performs in a halftime event at a basketball game and eventually gets signed to the team. Throughout the story, he and Morris Chestnut's character are kind of teamed up.
Yeah, they're forced to be together.
They're forced to be together.
He doesn't like him.
Even though Morris Chestnut is like, I'm too cool.
I'm too cool for a gimmick.
I gotta be with the ladies and like all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Morris Chestnut, which I sincerely wish that he was in more stuff, because it really is Morris Chestnut's variety hour.
Oh yeah, he's the funniest person in this movie.
Yeah, he is literally the funniest person in this movie, just by being like the straight man to the goofy Calvin.
It's gonna be so cool rooming together. My boy Murph says I snore. I think it should be tripping sometimes. Maybe we can rent NBA Street. Or if you don't like that, we can play Monopoly. Or if you don't like Monopoly, then we could just sit around and rap or something. Because I love to talk.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
But it works really well, and even when he's being the goofy one, it makes it immensely funnier.
Y'all gonna make me act a fool.
And over time, they start growing closer and become really good friends. They drive intoxicated, they play basketball, they have lots of fun. And they decide to paint each other. So Calvin has math homework that he has to do.
He needs help with, yeah.
And so he goes over to Tracy's house. Tracy decides to paint on his house, which is
very unlike him.
I love how the movie shows you what geometry is in like 5 seconds, which means triangles.
What are triangles?
What are triangles?
You know a little something about geometry?
Do I know about geometry?
The way that the triangles are, they're
basketball
games. Yeah, these are the plays. He's like he's going towards the window door things, and then Morris Chestnut's like, "Don't get paint on my window! Don't get paint on my window! Don't do it!"
Okay, Calvin, don't put paint on my windows, all right?
But I'm gonna be wide open.
Calvin,
You gotta pass me the ball.
I'm warning you, all right? Don't do it.
I guess he wanna have a clean window in his crib.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
And then they decide, fuck geometry homework, let's get in the pool.
Well, I mean, they're splashing paint on each other, so it's their way of cleaning up. But they have to invite the raspy voice kid. There's that.
I want to go swimming. Morris Chestnut.
It sounded like you said moisture nut. Moisture nut.
That's his name, Moisture Nut. Weren't you listening
Oh
in the
my
movie?
I'm so wrong.
Tracy, can you lend me $49.50?
I will say I am a little bit disappointed with the handling of Brenda Song's character. It feels like a lot of scenes were cut out. Because, she protects little Bow Wow from the bully played by the guy from Fargo.
Today's your lucky day, Mike. I've got Dot Gerhardt in the trunk of my car. You want him?
Sure. If I kiss you when we meet, would that be inappropriate?
What?
Yeah, it's so strange. I remember a couple years ago seeing that actor, whoever that actor was who plays the bully. I remember seeing him in a movie, and I was like, that's the bully from Like Mike.
He will never escape that.
They just don't make these things for normal-sized people,
That's gotta hurt.
And Crispin Glover is his usual self.
His normal, pointy-chinned, creepy-ass self. He's the director of the orphanage. It's kind of like low-key hinted at first that he might not be a good person. Then later, it really ramps up that, no, this dude's a complete scumbag and really should not be taking care of children.
Yeah.
It's true what you said about Calvin's sneakers?
I guess.
Don't I guess me, you idiot.
This is by no means a bad movie. It's got all the really good trappings of a 90s kids film, where it's got room service and how amazing that is for little kids.
You pick up this phone, right? And you dial 6. Tell them what you want, and they'll bring it to the room. For free.
For free.
For free.
For free.
For free. We forgot about Eugene Levy.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Eugene
mention
Levy.
him.
Eugene
Took a
Levy
break from American Pie.
took a break from American Pie and decided to be Sneedly character. Sneedly, is that the word?
Snarky?
Snarky. Sneaky. It was sneaky and snarky together makes Sneedly. All he cares about are bonuses. I'm gonna say the name wrong, but Robert Redford. I think his name is.
It's not Redford. It's something else, but it is Robert.
It's Robert. This name. He took a break from being Sheriff Truman at Twin Peaks and drove down and decided to coach a basketball team.
In the past.
I mean, Twin Peaks, it's like time.
When does it exist?
I'd love to see Like Mike, directed by David Lynch. So overall, what did you think of Like Mike?
That was a 345.8 on a scale of 1 to 10.
I don't think it was that good. I mean, it's not bad. It's a cute kids movie.
I like it.
We didn't ask for your opinion, but good for you.
Forget it. I don't think there's any reasoning with that guy. He's just way too far gone.
Shimmy, shimmy, sham, shimmy, sham, shimmy. Bam! Woo, did you see that move?
Faith, are you okay?
What happened?
I think you got a concussion when the ghost clocked you with this DVD.
Right, there's another ghost here.
Yeah, and he's trashing the reading area. I had to drag your body all the way over here, and you kept mumbling about wanting to watch a Don Knotts movie?
Well, he is America's sweetheart.
Well, as luck would have it, the DVD he clocked you with is The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, starring America's sweetheart, Don Knotts.
That is a really good movie, and it is ghost-related.
Big ghost. Boo.
The Ghost of Mr. Chicken is a 1966 horror comedy produced by Universal, starring America's sweetheart Don Knotts. Set in Rachel, Kansas, it follows the story of Luther Higgs. Luther is your typical bumbling, scaredy cat character who is quick to jump to conclusions and garners no respect from his community. He is coerced into spending the night at the local haunted house on the 20th anniversary of the murder-suicide that took place there. Luther's kind of your typical plucky leading man. He actually lives in the room and board house with his workplace bully.
Ollie, he sounds like a bully.
Hi, baby. Sorry I couldn't have lunch with you.
Ollie, that's Luther's chair.
Oh, what's the word, Heggs? You gonna spend the night in the house or aren't you?
Well,
I'm giving 2 to 1 all over town that you're not gonna do it.
So he lives in Rachel, Kansas, which is, as they say, the home of wheat and democracy.
The bully aside, Luther's kind of a loser, and he's very much that stereotypical loser that you get in these older movies where, there's this girl that's miles and miles and miles out of his league. She's going steady with Ollie.
Luther and Alma have the chemistry of a wet sock.
Oh, I just love good food.
So do I.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
You and I are a lot alike. My mother liked good food.
Oh.
He is in no way a smooth-talking romantic person in any way, shape, or form.
Me, I'm a guy, and
Well, I mean, what I mean to say is you take your average guy and you're above average girl. And, well, the point is that the people...
I mean, unless it's towards Ollie. It's kind of weird how much chemistry they have.
You know why I'm excited? I'll tell you why I'm excited. Because of you. That's why I'm excited.
Considering they're supposed to hate each other.
I mean, that's the real love story.
That's the real romance.
I'll fill him someday.
Everyone can go to Archive of Our Own and check out my The Ghost of Mr. Chicken fan fiction. There's dialogue in the movie that isn't really funny, but it's funny now.
With all her heart, she came home last night and vibrated for an hour.
Because sayings have changed.
Dramatically.
'Cause you got spunk. Yeah, well, I guess I got that from my mother.
And yeah, there's a lot, let's just say this, there's a lot of sex in this movie.
She had plenty of spunk.
There's a lot of very inappropriate comments that only become inappropriate with time. And they just get worse over time, I think.
Spunk.
And the hardcore scene between Luther and Ollie definitely gives that away.
Oh, yeah.
I'll fill him someday.
This is not the way I saw the review going. He gets the opportunity to spend the night in this house where there was a murder and suicide, and he thinks that, you know, there's a ghost in there, and he writes an article, and he becomes the talk of the town.
Well, it's funny too because, like, they kind of establish throughout the entire movie very heavily that there's something wrong with this house. Something went down in that house.
Yeah.
And like they talk about, oh, they still play the organ. And
They say there are still bloodstains on the organ keys.
That's right. They've never been able to get them off.
And they use Bon-Ami.
But they used Bon-Ami.
I saw the bloodstains on the keys and they're still there.
And they use Bon-Ami.
So he writes another article and then basically becomes the talk of the town. They have an entire
picnic.
A picnic. All based around Luther. Yeah. Luther.
Mr. Boob, that's me.
Mr. B-O-O-B Boob. Boob. Say, can we just talk about Don Knotts'
googly eyes?
The eyes.
He's got some
eyes.
Some like bulging googly eyes.
They consistently talk about his character being keyed up. Now I always think when I hear key, I think of like Coke. He is just like. Since there might be potentially a ghost in the house, there's the psychic occult society of this small town.
Mrs. Maxwell! Mrs. Maxwell! The cosmic vibration!
Coming! Oh, the divine emanations from it.
I mean, they're partially played as a joke, but at least they're not really, like, ridiculed.
One of the most affluent women of the entire town is the owner and leader of it.
She also has the dopest name ever, Halcyon.
Halcyon Maxwell.
Halcyon Maxwell.
That is a young adult protagonist right there.
In some
dystopian book.
Some dystopian book. I'm Halcyon Maxwell. Fall in love with me, Ollie.
It's funny. This movie's really good. It's silly. It's got just the right amount of leaps of logic where you're going, wait, what? But you're still enjoying it. I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be ready for odd homoerotic subtext.
Yeah.
And a loving couple that just don't really feel like they fit at all. And
at least they have lunch a few times.
I'm having chicken noodle soup with Alma.
Shouldn't play with your food.
Wait, are you just hungry?
Are you seriously throwing a tantrum because you're hungry?
Hey, man, take a hint.
Well, what do you want to eat?
Apple turnover.
That's very specific, but I don't think we have that here. I'm sorry.
Ice cream.
Does it look like we have that in the fridge?
Ice cream. We all love ice cream.
We don't have ice cream.
Ice cream, not soy cream, but ice cream.
Jesus fucking Christ. Will you shut up? the ghost of DJ Bobito Garcia. We do not have ice cream in the library. If you want us to go out and get some, we can. But if you kill us, you're not gonna get any fucking ice cream.
This is a lost cause.
Then what do you want?
Looking like a slab of lamb.
I'm not on the menu tonight.
Okay. What do you want that we could feasibly have or make in the library right now?
Box lunch, no scraps, and no sour cookies.
I don't even think we have...
The sandwich.
The sandwich from episode 3.
Yeah, it's probably still here in my desk.
Hey, Kit, got any meat back there? I'm making a sandwich. So, what other food do you normally like? You can list off some of them that you like. I know you really like food. I know you talk about it a lot in games and foods and songs and other interactive media.
Lasagna on the grill. Excuse me, is that shake for takeout for here? Oh man, that's a big piece of humble pie. Do you want some mustard with that?
How long do you think that thing's been in there?
Mr. Ghost, sir, we have a sandwich for you.
Oh!
How does it look?
Beautiful.
You think he actually ate it?
Oh yeah, he ate it.
Oh man, this is dizzifying. I got a dizzy spell.
That's because we poisoned you, you selfish prick.
Woo, that was cold-blooded.
Yeah, Faith made a sandwich and left it here over a year ago, so we used that. So stop haunting this library.
Oh man, I can't take too much more of this, man. This is painful.
Get on out of here. Leave that copy of NBA Street Volume 2 alone.
And don't sue us for using your voice in this episode. This place is a mess.
It's gonna take forever to clean this up.
At least we got rid of the ghost, though.
That's true. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Back to the Future's such a good movie.
That's not the same movie.
Keanu Reeves, so good in that role. And Doc McStuffins, iconic.
I don't even think that you know
That's
what...
the movie with, like, Red Blue and a Bill Poo, and then, you know, they're, like, fighting the Gundams and shit. So cool.
Those aren't even connected.